Hi, good morning. I'm Victoria Muñoz García from the University of Alicante and the GPLSI group. My thesis is supervised by Manuel Palomar and Paloma Moreda, and is titled Bias Mitigation in Corpora for Large Language Models Training Applied to Text Simplification. What motivated me to do this, to choose this topic is that language models are based on biased data, in my case on textual corpora, and they amplify those biases, which has a direct impact, as we are seeing with AI, on society. In my thesis, I have three main research interests that are corpus fairness, bias mitigation, and plain language. Regarding corpus fairness and bias mitigation, if we create quality corpora that will be used as a training base for large language models, we will obtain biased results. And regarding the third concept, that is plain language, is defined as the wording, structure, and design of communication that are clear so that the intended readers can find what they need, understand, and use that information that are in official documents, for example. Here are the objectives of my research. The first two are related to studying the state of the art, one related to bias detection and mitigation methods, and the other one related to automatic text simplification methods. The third one will be to develop fair and high-quality corpora applied to the task of automatic text simplification. We will also like to build equitable language models for this task and evaluate the created corpora and language models. And as a final objective, it would be to contribute to the creation of Spanish language resources, such as simplification guides, corpora, and language models. With this, we also aim to contribute to three sustainable development goals that are the third one, good health and well-being, as it would be applied to the medical domain. Also the fifth, related to gender equality, and the 10th, that is about reducing inequalities. This is the methodology we are following. First, as I said before, it's doing the review of the state of the art, then defining bias mitigation and detection methods, and evaluating those methods, as we will see in the following slides. Then we are also creating a simplification guide and doing an interannotator agreement to validate that guide. Then we will implement the bias mitigation and text simplification methods to create the corpus, and we will assess that quality. Also, we will implement this methodology to the medical domain, and then we will evaluate the language model. Within the Illenium Vives project, now we are working on detecting and mitigating biases in the first stage of large language models' life cycle. We've defined two methods that are gender plurality and co-occurrences, and we have evaluated them in the European Parliament's dataset. That is multilingual, but we are focusing on the English language. The first one, we are measuring the frequency of gender-related words in the text with a feminine and masculine bag of words. These are an example, and as we can see in the results, we can see a clear bias, as there are much more words related to masculine than to feminine. In the second method, we are looking for occurrences of the target words with gender words. And as we can see, here's an example of some results too. For example, manager, share, ambassador, or idea are more related to masculine words, which are more related to power. Whereas talking about feminine words, we have focus, university, art, or student that are more related to studying. And what we are doing now, it's applying these methods into the Spanish language. And this will be all for me. Thank you so much.